of games programming, and there's a slight error from this one because I've accidentally deleted the texture that actually made the grass grow from the kite demo I downloaded to have grass, trying to get the thing ready for packaging, and it's a bit too late to try and fix this point. Everything else still works though, which is a good thing. In the background I can play music, which has just changed, which sets itself with Playing 2 to change the different soundtrack, and the small perfect things, and to be honest, for this project I've kind of made something first and then tried to retrofit it to fit the brief, wanting to make a game like the phone game Stackers, because I can't get it from my phone anymore, and a few things with the actual tile itself. Which is this stack spawner is a spring arm with camera on it, a flat plane to be a background. I think I've deleted since then. There I have. And 2 arrows left and right, just for me to keep things in my head. If we go to the event graph, the thing will spawn tiles in, which is over here. Yep, place tile. This is my event graph for it, and whenever the game begins, it spawns in. It starts the sampling for a start, which is over. It's over here. Yep, just as an only component set to a chiptune loop that I found online on freesounds.com, and sets that as a audio component reference. This is for something else, and when the game begins, it just spawns 4 tiles, which are just big blocks made on max, and puts them to the scene root, sets them to be the previous tiles, which matters for moving the tiles themselves, and sets their colour randomly, which is over here. Function, which just, to be honest, I don't entirely understand myself, but using a material sets itself to randomly determine a float in a range of 1 to the range of colours that it has. Expect the parameters from them, set the colour, then adds an offset to actually create a stack of them. Then for moving the tiles, which is a function over here, it is just a delta time of speed to, this is just to check if it's been coming in from the left or the right. If it's true, then it adds it on the x-axis to the tile as a world offset to it on the x-axis value, and if it's on the other one, adds it on the y, which is what this is doing, and it sets it so we can move, adds an offset, blah blah blah. I think actually to the left is over here by mistake, and when it places the tile down, it sets it down, checks if it's overlapping the previous tile below it, and if it is, then it checks these things for intersections and remainers. If not, then it ends the game. The intersections, there's one for left and right, are identical apart from slight changes of just which way it's coming in. It gets the current tile and just checks its scale against the previous one. And if both tiles are perfectly overlapping, it gets this thing called perfect claim, which makes it also grow little flowers, a little fern tree, and adds another point to the score, places a sound cue, and spawns a explosion emitter because it's the best one that came behind the stock content. Smoke a little bit, more smoke a little bit off, and it's the exact same on the right, just on a different axis. Then it just goes back and forth to spawn it in the other direction for the next tile. Sets what was the current tile to be the previous tile, sets particles underneath it to build the smoke effect under like it's been placed down, well that was the intent, then spawns a new tile and just keeps going, adds one to the score, and this little growth thing is being called in the tile mesh, which is just to play timeline for the stock meshes which have grass, flowers and little fern, and if it's just normal, it just grows grass on this timeline, which just is a flow of 0 to 1 over a second. And sets the rate of scale of it to be in that timeline, it just sets those to be like 1 to 2 are visible. It becomes perfect. It also does the exact same thing for flowers. Fail state, just when the game should end, it simulates the physics of the block that's now falling, so it'll fall to the ground, creates a game over widget, adds it to viewport, and then this is something I also accidentally deleted and it was part of the brief, and it's now slightly too late to replace it because I don't remember entirely how, and knowing we get a hold of in time remembers how either. This changing sound is stop song, which is running on Eventic, which is constantly checking if the player score is presented. If it is, it'll stop this audio component, which is over here, then change the song, which is if the song has that is here, and there's a branch here called song change, which is a boolean, which is like here. If it's happened, then it'll appear again. If it hasn't happened yet, then it adds a new audio component for the new song. And I don't actually remember what this was for. I think this was while trying to fix the plane before I remember to add water effects in. At the intersection left, the spawn remains left and right. Gets the previous tile and the current tile, gets the scale and breaks into vectors, just checks the current tile scale, then checks and spawns the remainder to make little extra ones, making a spawn transform onto it, and gets this current colour, which is found over in set colour, I believe. It's being called somewhere when it says colour and it decides what the current tile's colour is, so it makes a little remainder the same colour as the block it just came off of. The water is kind of just an afterthought that I kind of had to put in because I don't entirely understand how the water effects work. It's using the starter contents water, and when I used it in the first place, it was only letting it tile to a certain area, so I had to go and fix that after looking up some ways to fix it, which was just creating a few parameters on this water thing. As creating a few parameters to just let it tile. I actually saved that now. I deleted it. There it is, water content option. It is doing a few things to create new small effects, which is adding these tilings in as parameters, as well as a few other small ones. Remember, they are these small tilings. And I think one more over here to just let it tile a bit better and get a bit more control over what the waves look like. It doesn't actually do anything, it's just a plane with a moving texture. I think that's actually everything on this project. Like I said, I've kind of made a project first and then tried to retrofit everything else around it to fit the brief as best I can, which is, in hindsight, maybe it is mistake. Well, hopefully it isn't, but I liked what I made and I wanted to make it work to the brief as best I could. Do the UI stuff. A few UIs. This is just a flat button which has no transparency. Just is when clicked on, cast a spot to place the tile down. So you click it on the screen, just place it down. This is just a simple game over menu where just has a score which shows the high score, the score that you got. and 2 buttons which end the game and restart it. This is one that's being cut out because I never put that one in. And this perfect is a graph that has an animation under it, where this just kind of fades in and out. To make this effect, to make that effect where it just fades in and out. Oops. And I think that's everything I did, and I'm pretty sure I got everything in the brief apart from this level sequencer, because this is something I accidentally deleted and tried adding back in, but I don't have time to, and I genuinely don't remember entirely how to implement it again properly. Hopefully the perfect flash of animation was enough to at least slightly cover the brief. And that is my project for assignment 2. Okay, that's recording. This is recording.